So today we will be talking about the dotted quarter note, and I'm sure many of you, or at least some of you, have seen it in music before, or played it in some of your songs. But it still is kind of tricky. It's, I think, one of the most tricky rhythms to get because you have to think in terms of what you can't see, and that's can be quite difficult. So before we get started talking about the dotted quarter note, I'm just gonna kind of review quarter notes and eighth notes really quick to just get that out of the way. And I'm gonna be using, these are like little Easter eggs that I found. So, and M&Ms. So if you can kind of imagine that one of these Easter eggs is a quarter note, and usually in a measure of 4/4 time, we'll have 4 quarter notes in the measure. And as you can see, I put M&Ms inside of each egg. And this represents that you can fit 2 eighth notes inside the same amount of time or space as 1 quarter note, right? So 2 eighth notes equals the same number of beats as 1 quarter note. So here we have 4 quarter notes and 4 beats. And here we have 8 eighth notes, the same amount of beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we would count eighth notes as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? The second eighth note is always counted as an and. So that is quick recap of quarter notes and eighth notes. So what we're going to do is I'm going to be explaining this using 2 different methods of counting. One is just using syllables such as ta for your quarter note and ta-ti for eighth notes, okay? So here, if you want to follow along at home, I'm just going to be counting and tapping the rhythms that you see on here, and you can do the same at home, okay? So here's just one measure of quarter notes. We'll just be saying ta for right now, okay? 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Okay, super easy, right? But now what happens if we change, let's change this quarter note into 2 eighth notes, okay? Hopefully you can see that, they're not very bright. So then the rhythm would go, I remember eighth notes are ta-ti, so the rhythm would go something like this. Ta, ta-ti, ta, ta, okay? So why don't we do that together? 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ta-ti, ta, ta. And we could just change all of these to eighth notes and keep going. Ta, ta, ti, ta, ti, ta, ti, right? But we're just going to change these back to quarter notes for right now. So our dotted quarter note that we have gets 1.5 beats. So we have a full beat here in our quarter note. And if we just move the first eighth note over, that's like the dot, right? Here's our dotted quarter note, followed by 1/8 note, 2 quarters. So we haven't added or subtracted any beats from this measure or from this rhythm. We've just rearranged it slightly. So instead of going ta, ta, ti, ta, ta, we change this into a dotted quarter note. We go ta, ti, ta, ta, okay? So this one gets a little bit longer because we've added half of a beat onto that first note, okay? So why don't you go ahead and tap this rhythm with me one more time, and then we will change this into a dotted quarter note. We're just going to be using syllables. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ta, ti, ta, ta. Okay. Change this into your dotted quarter note. Now it's ta, ti, ta. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ti, ta, ta. Okay. So now we're gonna kind of try, I'm gonna move these up here, and we're gonna write out what it is going to look like on the page. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this whiteboard. So if we have oh, sorry about the glare there. Maybe I'll just turn the light off real quick. Okay, so if we have one measure in 4/4 time, we can have 4. Remember, the top number stands for how many beats are in a measure, and the bottom number tells us what type of note gets one beat. In this case, the quarter note gets one beat. So in this example, and with writing out all the notes, I'm going to be using number method of counting. So if we can have 4 beats in a measure, we can have 4 beats in a measure like that. Okay. So this measure, if we tap it using our syllables, would sound like this: ta, 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 ta. We count it using our numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Super, super steady. Okay, so then what happens if I didn't make enough space for myself. I'm going to redraw this so that I have more space to work with. So we've got 4, 4. 4 quarter notes. Okay, what happens if we turn this one into eighth notes? Okay, so we still have 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have 4 beats in here, but now the second eighth note is our and. So if we were to use syllables, it would sound like this: ta, ta, ti, ta, ta. Right? If we were using numbers, it would sound like this: 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay? So you can hear that these eighth notes still get one beat, but we have to split it up into 2 parts: our two and our and. Okay? Now a lot of you have worked with ties. So a tie ties one note to the next note of the very, if they're on the same line or the space, right? So this means that we would tap for this one and hold it for both of them, but we don't actually re-articulate or re-tap this one. So this would sound like, with our syllables, this would sound like ta, ti, ta, ta. Okay, so why don't you do that with me? We'll do it together. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ti, ta, ta. Okay. If we were to use numbers, we'll try it using our numbers. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay. Now a different way to write this is to just, instead of having to do 2 eighth notes and a tie and everything like that, we will just turn this first eighth note into a dot. Okay. That means that this one and the tie goes away, and this just gets to be 1/8 note. Okay. So using syllables again, this would sound like ta, ti, ta, ta. If we were to use numbers, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, it's a different way of writing the same rhythm as with a tie. Okay. Does that make sense? So I'm going to be writing out a different rhythm and then giving you some time to try it, tapping it out on your own at home. So, and then we will do it together. So let's do, we'll start with 2 quarter notes, and then, well, we'll start like this. So we still have our 4 beats. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this second eighth note gets an and. Okay. So why don't you go ahead and give you a couple seconds to try tapping this out and counting it. You can either use the ta and tati or use the numbers. Okay. All right, so this would sound, if we were going to use our numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to just change this. We're going to keep this eighth note over here, and we're just going to turn this one into a dotted quarter note. So still the same number of beats, we've just rearranged it a little bit. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and try tapping and counting this one out. All right, so if we were to use our syllables, I guess I skipped the syllables in the last one. If we were using our syllables, it would sound like this. Ta, 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 ti. Okay. If we're using numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So we're just lengthening this quarter note like that. Okay. This is making sense. Does anyone have any questions so far? I've got my chat open and ask questions. So basically, that is how our dotted quarter note works. We can have 2 eighth notes inside of 1 quarter note. And by turning a quarter note into a dotted quarter note, we are just moving the first eighth note and kind of attaching it on like that to make this one a little bit longer. All right, so one more time, we'll tap in, get that one out of the way, tap in syllables, tap with counting, and then that should be it, okay? So here's our syllables using ta and tati. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, tati, ta, ta. This one over, so now that's our dotted quarter note, followed by 1 eighth note, using tas. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ti, ta, ta. And we'll try it using numbers. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, so you can do it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So the hardest thing about these dotted quarter notes is that you have to think in what you can't see, right? So you have to feel that there are 3 eighth notes in this first note right here, this first rhythm, right? And you have to keep reminding yourself that each of these quarter notes has 2 eighth notes inside of it, right? So making sure that these don't go too fast so that they sound like eighth notes, right? This would be the wrong way to do it. Ta, ti, ta, ta, right? Because you still have to think that there are 2 eighth notes inside, so you don't want to rush through your eighth notes. That's called subdividing, is by thinking about what's inside the beats so that you make sure you have a steady tempo all the way through and you're not rushing through any of your quarter notes. Okay. Well, that's it for today. Thank you all for joining. I hope that made sense. If you have any questions, you can for sure shoot me an email or text, or we can talk about this at your next lesson. All right, thank you. Have a good day.